commercial break. It's still Entertainment Review. We're also live on Facebook, Metro TV Ghana, on Twitter, Metro TV GH. And I'm seated here with the guys. Our guest is already seated here. And per the songs we played for you, I guess you know who our guest is. Derek Safo Kantanga, also known as AMERADO, is our guest today. I mean, he's an award-winning rapper. He's been giving us hits back-to-back since 2015, if I'm correct. And yes, he is seated right here. And he has currently the #1 viral song going on right now, Kweku Anansi. And he's here to talk about all of it and more. Welcome to the show once again.
Thank you very much.
You're looking good. It's good to have you once again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, this one, I don't know the name. It was net.
Now, do I even know?
Who styled you though?
Some creatives. That's my stylist. Yeah.
Shout out to him because it takes a bold person to wear this. You know, men, you don't really show much skin.
I've not got the 6 packs though, but I'm confident.
Tell the
I'm proud of my tummy. I'm very proud of my tummy though.
That is, it's not all about this pack.
Yeah.
But I mean, we are almost at the end of the year. How has the year been for you so far?
Should I say rough and smooth? Shouts to Bullet. You know, I enrolled to the tertiary education in January. That's Legon. So it was a bit tough for me. I had to adapt to juggling both music and education. And so far, I'll say...
And being a star.
You know what? But you know, sometimes when you go to school, you have to forget about being a star because we have rules and regulations that govern all of us, so we are equal.
Is it I'm late to the party?
you mean you don't know that I've gone back to school?
For real?
Yeah.
I should be knowing this, but...
Yes, I mean, you
oh,
give
wow.
us
So
the first week of October, I'll be in level 200.
It'll be,
wow.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Charlie, make a cloud give you. Make a cloud give you. Because Charlie, being, like she said, you know, being a star, no be one way they try come up or you did it already. Yeah. And thinking of going to school, that there must be some motivation for that.
Yes, I believe that we all have goals, and then as an individual who is very ambitious, I remember I gave my daddy a promise, may he so rest in peace, that I was going to continue my tertiary education irrespective of whatever happens. I got a very good grade when I completed senior high school, but my mom didn't have money to help me out.
Okay.
And you know, my family members, quote unquote, they are broke. So I had to strive for the best. And now that I feel like I can cater for myself and take care of myself, I bought the admissions, even though I was hoping that they shouldn't pick me because I was a bit indifferent. You know? There were mixed feelings.
Okay.
But my team encouraged me to go there because there were 3 factors we were looking at: getting the tertiary audience, acquiring knowledge, and also making sure that at the end of the day, I have something aside the music, you know. So that was the reasons why I went back to school.
So what are you studying? Sorry.
Political science.
Political science, PS.
Wow.
Okay.
The right course too. Because maybe, you know, celebrities have been going into politics now. So
Yes,
I am not so surprised that you're doing politics.
I am going to ask why. Because even when we're in school, when you hear people, there are some programs on the various campuses that those who too much that there are a lot of people, you know, who probably stand outside the classroom. Like you see, you can talk about education, business, and all that. But PS, why?
Trust me, I picked psychology, but they gave me political science. I don't know why.
They are known for that.
But then I came to believe that even music is a political world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music has a political nature. It's all about power, the struggle for power. You get it? And I believe that if you are able to do what the people want, if you're able to win souls, that's when you become the ultimate. And then that's politics. You always have to strive to be the #1. And that's politics. Yeah.
But how is it so far? I mean, managing school with work, you're still releasing music. How easy is it really?
All right. So my formula is that I pay attention to what's very next. Like if I have exam, I forget about music.
Okay.
I focus. Sometimes I don't sleep. I learn for exams. And on vacation, we are on vacation now. And which is why I pray to God for a song like Wekwananse, because I knew that once I have it and I go back to school, I'll have the sound mind to learn, because you get it. So I do the necessary at the right time. When I have to go for lectures, I go. When I come back home, I do the music because I have a studio set up at home. You get me? Yeah. So It's like doing the right things at the right time. We all have time for something.
Guys,
Remind
me when school. I understand school resumes somewhere January.
But Legon, we've changed our calendar, so we are resuming on October, first week of October.
First
That's
week,
4th
okay.
of
Same for GIJ too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is what we'll do. I am saying it here. I'm following you to class one day.
Sure.
I want to do a feature on that.
That's
That'd be
fine.
nice
From your
to
home
see.
to class.
Shouts to Dr. Kwame Asante. He calls me Octopus.
That's nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You should have made it a surprise though, because maybe that day you behave so well in class. Like,
I'm always at the back though.
look at
Quiet,
that.
calm.
What's at the back there? Yeah.
Sometimes.
But AMERADO, let's talk about your creative process. I mean, the last time you were here, you were promoting your album, and I'm sure things have changed, like as to how you write and how you record and all of that. I'm sure things have changed. So share with us how you've evolved creatively ever since you came here.
There's not been a lot of transformation because I'm one person who dwell on emotions to record.
Okay.
So this is me. I wake up, I eat, maybe get my shower, and then straight forward I go to my studio, pray, and then start to record. Whatever I feel is whatever I speak about. It's all about my story, you know. So nothing has really changed, but it's just that I'm trying to fit into the new crop of audience that we have. Because, you know, way back like 5 years, 3 years ago, we had a different set of audience. Now you need to know what the youth want.
Yeah.
And one of my brand attributes is to bridge the gap between the youth and the oldies. And that's a song like Kwekwana and say,
Yeah.
which speaks for every person,
It's more like a
irrespective of
high life,
your age.
right?
Yes, you get
Yeah.
it. So that is it. I just get there, dwell on my emotions, and then I say whatever I want to say.
But I also wonder, how are you able to balance in between artistic expression and then commercial viability?
I have never seen myself as an artist. I've always seen myself as a guy who's struggling to get money to feed my family. Being famous fame is a drug, you believe? Like, I know that once you attain fame,
Right.
if you are not smart, you will lose the true you. You get it? And for example, going to school.
Right.
I know that whenever I step on campus, I forget about me being a commercial artist. I forget about me being a brand. Because once I don't forget, that is when I'll be disrespectful to the lecturers. I can't even connect with the people well. I can't even make new friends. You get it? So, but when I step out, you're AMERADO. Now, know where to eat, know how to talk, know where to roll, and know how to make people pay to come and watch you.
But you also feel that Ghanaians as a whole dwell more on negativity than positivity, especially in regards to our creative industry.
That's a natural law. If I scream, oh, a dog, you run. But if I say $1 million, you say, hey, it's normal.
Right.
You know, it's normal. So we don't have to pay attention to that. We all react to negativity quickly than positive vibes. It's normal.
So you don't feel that we have to more or less push positivity more in this industry? We should just leave it the way it is because it's natural.
No, it's natural. Leave it. Just make sure that there should be a conscious effort on
Okay.
pushing the positive vibes. If an artist is doing well, let's push him.
Yeah.
That's all.
Fortunately for this industry, we like the negative more.
You don't.
So you
Because
have
that's
to-
with that one you get more interactions, right?
Yeah.
You get more numbers.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And some of you, the artists, even like it. They
Absolutely.
won't come to your show because you're not controversial.
Yes.
You don't ask certain questions.
Yeah.
And they'll go to certain stations because they'll ask them the questions that they will react and be angry about it,
Right.
that they'll be trending. So they'll rather go there
Yes.
than come to shows that do not ask the controversial
Right.
questions.
And some of them will pull up publicity stunts intentionally. You know,
They love it.
And so it seems they love
They
it more
understand,
than
they understand it. They just pretend not to like
Well, I mean,
it.
it's part of it. It's
Right.
politics. So
Yes.
whichever way,
right.
that's the politics bit of
But
it.
I mean, talking about not really, it's not all about fame and all that, but you want to feed your family. I mean, if you say that, does that mean that you're okay getting just money from your songs and not really filling the O2 arena? Like you said, you're not so bothered.
Right.
Yours is not to fill the O2 arena. I mean, if you feel it, fine, but you're not so bothered that Chinchina will fill the O2 arena or get to the international platform.
I would be very appreciative to Ghanaians if they help me to fill the O2. But you know what? If my mom is okay, I'm okay. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't wish to fill the O2.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. I'll be glad. But because I'm in priorities, I came from the trenches. You know, I was that boy who came to Accra with just a single bag with no clothes. And I don't think as of now, I should be thinking about O2. No. I should be thinking about how to feed myself, how to know where the next meal is coming from.
Okay.
Within the next 5 years, I should be thinking about O2 because I would have passed this stage.
Okay.
Sarkodie Stone Boy should be thinking about filling the O2 because we would want them to.
Yes.
And they can if they have the necessary resources.
Yeah.
But me now, that it's been only 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't mean that you need ample time to achieve that. But I know myself. I know the abilities of my team. I know the strengths and weaknesses. If O2 comes, fine. But for now, I won't pressurize myself with going to fill the O2 whilst I know that I'm even trying to gather all Ghanaians to push me to the top.
Yeah.
You get my point? So if it happens, fine. If it doesn't break my heart. But it doesn't mean that I wouldn't love it. I would want to do it to make Ghanaians proud.
But I'm a bit
Someday.
worried because you see, the likes of Ashake, who has been in the industry for 3 years, just like yourself, has been able to do that. And if you are personally not aiming to do that, then you should be worried. It's
You
a
know the
cause for
funny
worry.
reality. I have a friend who's been doing music for 25 years and he's not even filled his room.
Quite interesting.
And should I be worried? Should he be worried? No. I am thinking about that guy who is also trying to be me.
Yeah.
Shouts to Ashake.
So you are rather not looking at those at the top. You
I
are
pick
looking
motivations
at those.
and work on myself
Yeah.
to
Right.
become the better version of
Yeah.
myself. Shouts to Ashake. But I will be able to do it if I have the necessary funding and all the investments.
Okay.
You get it? But I can't cry because
Yeah.
somebody
Someone
did
has filled
something
that.
great. I have to look up to him and make sure that I can replicate it. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sometimes I mean I could agree with AMERADO that maybe the conversation about the O2 we give me on this table we give
Yeah.
ourselves too much. See, one is one quiet, so yeah, but we'll do ours and we'll get there. But you over the past years we've seen a number of back and forth with yourself and artists. But what I like about you now is either the very people that those issues popped up with, you've mended that, and you're using that as a way to get into their space also and bonding to be able to reach a wider audience. And we'll talk, and all of the others. And now you put together a joint EP with Strong Man, your brother from way back.
Yeah.
How important is it for you to be able to have a formidable team? As we are saying, we are talking about reaching people out there and all that. But so how important is it for you to be able to have that with an artist like Strongman when it comes to rap, and even make sure that Kumasi, your home base, is for you?
Yes. I'm not even focused on making Kumasi mine. It should be ours.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers. And I believe in association. You see how you guys are here interviewing me? It's better than one. You get it? Because there are different kind of ideas coming to play. So I believe that it was about time that I called Strongman. He's my elder brother. With all the respect, I called him and told him, I believe this is the time for us to work together. Because there was some sort of friction based on some subliminals that I thrown to him. Yeah, and then I felt like this is the time to squash all that and make sure that the unity that we preach in our songs could be manifested. So it's fine to do it solo, but I believe that when we come together, we can make it even bigger. And shouts to Kimpaluta, Frimpong, YP, Osei Kromskeni, Kwaku Smoke, and Strongman, my big brother. We are on the right path. We can't let ourselves down. You get it? So. And I spoke to my team before I did that. And I'm happy that when I called Strongman, he also accepted
He also
it.
accepted to do that.
So that's why it's young and strong. So you are the young.
Yes, please.
And then strong.
Yeah, and I'm strong too. I'm also
But you have about 5 songs on it, and Yona
Yona.
has a star. It means that a lot of people have listened to
Yeah.
that particular one. And I am more concerned with rap is still alive. Is it that you feel that rap is no longer there and that you have to bring attention to the fact that rap is still there?
No, not at all. But comparatively to the other genres, I believe that rap is a little bit lagging. We are in an era where people are dropping Amapiano songs, Afrobeat songs, and the attention on rappers is not as it is on the Afrobeat artists. So we just wanted to signal the audience and the people, the industry, that rap needs the attention as we are giving to the other genres. But it doesn't mean that rap is dead. If rap is dead, I wouldn't be here. You get it? Yeah.
But it's obviously not like the biggest thing right now.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, how are you staying motivated to still do rap and not jump onto other genres that are in?
No, it's like a social contract that we signed with our fans. So we can't let go until the contract is over. And it was a social contract. So I don't think it's going to be over.
Yeah.
It's a moral one. I believe that
Yeah.
rap is what I love, and I'm very passionate about it. And even when I'm singing, I sing like a rapper.
Right.
You get me? I rhyme in between. So
Yeah. And especially with the fact that you're more concerned with feeding your family, wouldn't you look at doing a very commercial song that, let's say, I'm a piano, that is what is trending now? I mean, wouldn't you want to do something that will give you
thank
more
you.
sales?
But funny thing is, commercial is not a genre.
Yeah, that's true.
Commercial is making
Yeah.
sure that you get into the spots of the people.
Yeah.
Commercial is when you are able to do a song that people can resonate. So commercial is not a piano. You can do an piano song which people wouldn't
Wouldn't
connect
hit.
to,
Yeah.
Very
and
true.
it wouldn't make it commercial. Something that people can tap into is commercial. So irrespective of it being a piano, hip life, hip hop, or whatever, you should know how to, let's say, give it out to the people in a way that they will love it. So it could be a piano, hip life, high life, and then it can sell.
Yeah. Your the way you speak from here to Sem, the first time you went abroad, you put all of that out. It has changed over the years. The general one you give us is growth. But what really, personally, did you make it a point that, you know what, I'm growing in the industry. I need to learn this, I need to learn that, I need to learn that. What has it been for you? We are seeing all of those changes, like a different AMERADO.
Yeah.
the younger one.
It's still me, but I would say a big thank you to my team for always coaching me. Like when I'm stepping out for interviews, I am warned on what to say and what not to say.
Interesting.
Yes. Sometimes I put away my emotions and then go according to the plan, and that's political.
Yes.
Yeah,
And they're
very
doing
No,
a good
the
job.
emotional there. Sometimes I don't get
They're doing a
emotional.
good job,
I'm-
right?
I'm an
Yeah.
Aquarius. I was born on 14 February. I'm very emotional.
Okay.
I'm very, very emotional
Okay.
because I don't want to hurt people. So when you hurt me, I
Yeah.
feel very, very sad. So my team, they coach me.
Okay.
They make sure that I'm always on the right path. When I get it wrong, they bet you scrutinize
They're
it.
doing a good job.
You get it? So it's not all by my might. I'm not gonna sit here and take all the glory. Shouts to my team.
Yes.
Yeah, your team,
They're
team
doing a
really.
good job because I
Yeah.
remember the first time I interviewed you, you were not so relaxed. It was around that time that the beefs were more. So I think when you were coming, you were like,
Every
"This
question will
person
be about
asked me
the
about
beef."
the beef, Charlie. I'm not going to take you full. But now it's different. And shout outs to your
Thank
manager.
you.
They are
Thank
really
you.
doing a
Thank
good
you.
job.
What do you think about the gatekeepers? I mean, maybe we'll add ourselves, but we're still.
You're all
Some
gatekeepers.
senior gatekeepers who
senior
for them, they
people.
are gatekeepers. So yeah, they are self
Sure.
also. Is it right for an industry? Do you think that as an industry we need people like that who protect the industry, who will say that this is ours? But also, people have raised concerns that some of these gatekeepers have also been the nightmare of some artists, closing doors to some artists, working behind the scenes, acquiring and all those things.
So in adult education, because I'm from community entry, wherever you find yourself, there are leaders. You can't breach it. You need to go through the process. You need to pass through the gladiators, the spectators, the people who are in charge. When I came here, I had to greet, right?
Yeah.
That means I met leaders here. Without you, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So these gatekeepers, I would doubt that they would want to stamp on somebody or say you sideline you. If you produce good songs, Hozi.
Yeah.
Last 2 years, nobody knew him.
Yeah.
Banzi Banero, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Because of
better.
his good song, I am talking about him now.
Yeah.
I doubt that he even thinks I know him.
True.
But which gatekeeper can stop him from shining? Only if the boy. Good sin. The song is good. The artist is good. We promote. Kwesi Amawuga, doing all the good works on TikTok, rapping, commercializing it, and now at least people know him.
Right.
So I believe that the gatekeepers are there to guide our path, recommend us to the international world, and also make sure that there is a form of direction for us.
Yeah.
I am not a negative thinker. If there is a gatekeeper somewhere who thinks he wouldn't want somebody to enter the industry, I can call on the God and the gods that you can't, because if the song is good, we do it for Ghanaians. We don't do it for a gatekeeper.
True.
We do our songs for the people. And if the song is good, nobody can stop you.
True.
Trust me, nobody. And if the artist is well prepared to, like, You see?
Yeah, I
Bold
get it.
enough, nobody is going to stop
Obo
you.
shows, pa,
Yes, Mebo shows.
across Ghana.
At least every month, we have Mebo shows too.
Across Ghana.
Yes, across Ghana, there every month we have Mebo shows too.
What's the farthest point you've gone that you say, hey, I have some, and come behind you.
Man, so that tano.
Eh?
Once I was say, eh.
I found wrong.
Equina is it?
Manso,
That
Tano.
tano. It's very far.
what's that?
Ashanti region is it's almost at. I'm saying, what done so baby?
Wow.
If you are not where Cote d'Ivoire,
Never saw
And the
that.
name alone tells you that.
Manso Datano.
Right.
and it's a beautiful place. It has beautiful people. I went there with Fancy Gadam.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Because the conversation sometimes Accra is very choked.
Yeah.
And we could have a lot of audience in other places across the country that we could reach out to, and everybody's focusing on the show in Accra and all that. I remember Bisakide sat in here and said that we think that we are not seeing him on the bigger shows.
Yeah, Ghana is not a
he's
crowd.
out
but
And
he's,
Ghana
I
is not
tell
Kumasi.
you.
Ghana is not Sunyane. Ghana is a country. And we have people out there, Seshi, Eastern, the North. They are buying bundles to stream our songs. And if you're an artist and you have the opportunity to go and perform there, you need to run. Because these people, when they hold you down, they have the cash.
Okay, I wanted to take you a bit back to beeps. You were saying early on off air that now you don't involve in a lot of beeps, but could that be why we are not seeing a lot of it? Could that be the reason why rap as a genre is not the way we are seeing it, the way it's supposed to be? It's not that way again because we are not seeing a lot of beef.
That's a very interesting question because that means that Amerado is rap. Amerado is Ghana rap now, right? But shouts to the legend.
I know what telling this.
Shouts to Ochame Kwame. Shouts to Sarkodie. Shouts to Brafo and the legends. Huge respects. I believe that competition is very essential in every industry. But as an artist, specifically I believe in evolution. You can't do the same thing and expect different results. I said it here the last time, but why would I be always focused on beefs? Whilst I know that I'm a musician, I'm not just a rapper. I have potentials to really excel. So what is gone is gone. I don't even remember what is gone. I always want to attain success, greatness. So I'm always looking forward to what's ahead. That's all. That's why you are seeing changes.
So that means what you had with Ajagraja was a joke or what?
Oh, huge respect to him. I love him so much. No, it was just for play.
It was just
Okay. And then we'll play in the year, pa.
I think that they really did that, and Amerado also is a guy for the streets, right?
True.
See, if we get onto TikTok and you open Amerado, you see him everywhere, and some people. They didn't know, and there are people like us who stream online,
Right.
just online. That will be an online audience, but they are not on the streets.
Yes.
Yeah.
People don't know their songs on the streets.
Yeah.
But for you, it looks like you are
I
both
think
ways.
I'm one of the rappers who are on the street more than online.
Yeah.
Yes, even though I have a huge following online, but the streets. When I was coming, I met somebody in traffic and he said, "Yo, bro, on your money there." And when I rolled the glass and I told myself that, oh, such a random person. I'm happy. Did you get it? So,
It feels good, right?
Right.
so good.
Like a drag. So that's why they say fame is a drag.
Fame is a drug.
Yeah, I've seen Familia is your friend.
My best friend.
Your best friend?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, in the industry.
In the industry. It's quite a toxic friendship in the industry. It's just acquaintances.
No, it depends on the connection and the vibe.
Yeah.
Somebody that I can eat together with is my best friend.
Okay.
And I wouldn't allow anybody to say anything bad about him. I'll fight you. I mean, that's me. I like him to the core because 2019, 2020, when I was in depression and I came back to Ghana from England, he was that guy who saved me. He picked me up, took me to the studio and did a collaboration with me when nobody knew me.
wow.
And I love him so much.
Wow.
He's a good guy. Famia is a very good guy. He's a
Because
very,
he
very
sat
good guy.
in the seat where you're seated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're talking about his tour and the things that he wrote on Twitter. Right? And then he said that some Ghanaians or some Twitter agenda boys, what they do is not really cool.
Yeah.
Because when they post stuff like that on Twitter and Obiwa Brochimemena said, or can't Ghana Twitter and goes there and goes to see that, they're talking good trash about our artists. And even when there are spaces held, and some people tend to think that they understand the music more than the artist and insult the artist and all of those things. But in the way they talk, like the thing, they enter. He said it.
We are in the interview.
Yeah.
We are in the interview. I call it the death sentence. Somebody will just say something about you. I think just recently, today,
Today.
the video that I posted that I was in the water.
Yeah.
I saw a comment on Twitter saying that the fact that, with the caption, he quoted my caption, that the fact that some people are swimming in tears to cater for their family doesn't mean you should go and stand in the water. For Christ's sake, this is just a young boy who's trying to go the extra mile to promote his music. And I was even standing. No, I wasn't standing in at the middle of me at the Fear Water Pass. So I read it and I felt, oh, come on. Sometimes you need to ask questions.
Yeah.
Don't just presume. Don't judge. You need to ask questions so that you can find critical thinking. And if you're a general,
1 minute to be at school
Keep it to us.
but I mean, I know. I mean, some of us sometimes we get time on YouTube, especially when we go and post our videos and we're talking about Nigeria, Ghana,
Yeah.
and the Nigerian people they unleash on us on this table on YouTube. Sometimes I
but with my mentality, I believe that once you sign up to be an artist, it's like signing in to play FIFA. Terms and conditions applied,
That's true.
Some people will not like you because they don't like you.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've heard about yourself?
The worst thing I've heard about myself is when I heard that I smoke.
Oh.
It
And you
was
don't?
worse?
I've never done that in my life.
Okay. Smoking is.
But there is a perception that, when people are doing music or musicians, usually.
And then
Yes,
Rastaman.
Especially performance.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like you cannot perform without taking something.
So there's that perception.
Yeah, I mean, my drug is my passion.
And it fuels you so hard.
Yes.
Right, 'cause-
Harder than harder.
Well, we
Interesting.
have to go for a quick commercial break. I mean, the conversation is getting interesting, but we're going for a quick commercial break. Do not change your channel. When we come back, we're talking about Kweku Anansi. Do stay. See, in pimping timing, pimping dummy, that is the part I love the most because I can so relate to it. I mean, how does it feel having a viral song, everybody singing to it, AMERADO?
Grace. It's grace.
Yamia Daruma.
Yes, it's grace.
It's
About maybe a rush to the
Whoa.
It's grace. It's grace.
Right.
Wow.
Because we have people out there with even better songs. So.
Yeah, but
It's by
I
the
mean, I can
grace.
say that you put in effort.
Yeah.
Because Instagram videos, I mean, I saw it first on TikTok, and the vim, the passion.
Yeah.
It's so contagious. Like when you watch it, you want to be passionate about something just as that. And I for one, I love this particular one because, I mean, growing up, we listened to Kweku Anansi stories and he's always portrayed as a bad person. Kweku Anansi
But also the promotion bit from you,
Yeah.
why have you adopted this strategy? Because it's not left to the people there, like those who do the skits there, but now you yourself are involved with them doing all of that.
Yeah.
Evolution again. These are people who are trying to promote us. It means we are in the same industry. It means we can work together. They are doing it for me, so why can't I join them to do it for me? That's my principle. Anything that's positive, I join. If it's not going to have any dirt on my brand, I join. It's simple. And Kweku Anansi is a miracle because I shouldn't be releasing a song just when I have an EP out with Strongman. So I call it a miracle. I was supposed to go to Kumasi for the concert, Young and Strong concert with Strongman. So the day before the day I'm supposed to go and have the concert, that's when I recorded this song. So Joe sent me the beat, and for the first time I had to kneel down to pray to God that, please, every year you give me one. This year, please give to me one.
Wow.
After this record, please let me say that you gave me this song and it wasn't by my strength or knowledge. And I intentionally wanted to do a love song. It didn't work. And the first word that came was, and I was like, people who don't know me feels I'm overconfident, I'm rowdy, but make a sound so and the word Kweku Anansi, I don't know where it came from.
Wow.
Honestly, I don't know. And when I got that word, cross.
Nah,
So it's not only gospel artists that
Yeah.
God gives them,
Right.
the words and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
If you pray,
You'll get it.
I'm beginning to think about a whole lot of things. So, but
Right.
that was fun.
prayers do
And
work. Prayers do
right,
work.
because the fact that the song is so new,
Yeah.
but the way it's going,
Yeah.
Prayers do work. I believe that. I remember 2018. I was fasting and praying, and then Sak called me to hop on Bibiba.
Wow.
I was the only Kumasi artist on it. Prayers do work. If you're out there and you're watching us, don't joke with prayers. It works. In as much as you believe that there is a supreme being,
Yeah.
go on your knees and pray to
on your
him.
knees
He will help you.
and
But I think this is going out to a young artist watching. There are some that think that you have to go another way to be
Yeah.
able to
No,
be a hit.
not at all.
But there is God who
There is
is
God, I
always
mean,
there
the
when you
supreme
The fact
follow
that you're
him.
doing secular music doesn't mean that you cannot pray to God. I
Absolutely.
mean, God, I think He loves us all.
Whatever you do, spirituality
Yes.
counts.
Absolutely.
So that one,
It's very
Jesus
important.
self, did he go to a party or a wedding? Jesus.
Wedding
yeah,
parties,
wedding.
yes,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
boyfriend and
Yeah.
all your mudidi boom and all that. Yeah,
He loves everyone.
I mean, as you said, you're not supposed to release this after you've brought out an EP. Well, I'm sure that's by the leading of the Holy Spirit because you just decided to
Yeah.
record this.
And the video that I
particular-
posted on TikTok was by accident.
Wow.
I'm not lying. You know,
really?
for the first time, I did a video with my brother. I took time to write the lyrics. And my brother said, post it. I said, oh, maybe. I said, oh, so of him. And I said, oh, yeah, let's save it on draft. When we are done with the show and we wrap up with
Yeah.
it,
Now they're
the EP, then I posted. Not knowing I
Wow.
had posted it. So it was only on my TikTok. If it was intentional, I would have posted it across my
Yeah.
social
all
media.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was on TikTok. I didn't know. And my manager called me 1 hour later asking me about a video I've posted on TikTok. And I said, me. No, I only did a video though, but I didn't post. And he said, Kwe.
Kona kwashe.
Wow.
But you know what? Before we go, my producer, her name is Love. We call her Yawa. She loves you.
I know.
You know,
She told me.
So
wait, so be on teaching, you know,
She
producer,
likes
so,
speaking English into me.
but she wants you to know that she really loves you. She loves your songs and everything about you.
Okay.
She really.
no, me, I'm
The love is becoming too much.
no, because she's aware and she doesn't speak tree. She doesn't
She
understand.
understand what's happening.
How can you love something you don't understand?
But anyway,
I mean, we have
it's
to
part
wrap
of
up.
it. Yeah, let's
just wrap up with
Yeah.
us. I mean, what next for you after you've released this, or you're just going to go back to school? You know.
Yeah,
And
I'm
focus on
recording
school
a lot
because
of
you
songs.
have-
I'm recording
yeah.
a lot of songs.
Okay.
I'll go to school and then we'll see what comes after Kwekwanas. But for now, it's the promotion, and we are considering dropping other songs before the year ends, maybe 1 or 2. So, but if this one needs all the push, we are going to give our all. So,
Okay,
I want to say
so
thank you to the fans.